And welcome back to my Let's Play of Darkseed. As you're about to see, Mike isn't quite feeling himself. Or feeling like himself. He's staring at the mirror in the living room, I assume, even though those objects do not appear to be in his living room. And yeah, he's either seeing things or becoming things, I'm not sure. But yeah, welcome to day 2. Just, hold on, gotta load real quick. Jesus, game, come on. Alright. So the nightmares have still given him a mean headache. So we're gonna go back in and take our aspirin. At least he's not saying it out loud this time. You are in the bathroom. Just in case you didn't know. Alright, let's get that aspirin. You think you can go a little faster, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to have to go take a shower. Again, we don't want to offend anyone, given that we have like 3 generations of Tuttle probably on his clothes. Probably all over his bed, too. Should wash those sheets. Ugh. So yeah, if you don't remember, we dumped a bunch of people's ashes out in the last episode. And we didn't shower when we got home. I wonder if you can shower twice in one day. I'm not going to try it right now, but maybe later. Alright, we're going to head down. So the major event that happens on this day is we are able to get into the Dark World. Okay, we can't do it yet, but sometime in like, I guess the next hour within the game, you can. So you're just clicking on random things. At this point, I'm just trying to waste time. I don't want to use the time passing feature because I'm afraid that's going to pass too much time. More dust on my hands. I forget how much time it actually passes, but at this point, I'm just wandering around the house until we hear a knock at the door or a doorbell. It's actually not as fun, excuse me, it's not as fun when Mike doesn't say something ridiculous when he walks in. I mean, he says it in the text, but, Alright, so let's, click on this clock. What time? It's 9:28. I don't remember when the person comes to the door. So I'm passing a little time. Should have checked to see how much it actually passed. But let's, oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, there it is. Alright. Let's just not say anything to the guy, that's fine. Okay, so they did find the broken sharded mirror. Sorry about that. So they did break it. Jerks. Gotta get my money back. Alright, so with our mirror shard, we can put it on the mirror. And it becomes complete again, no cracks at all. But it also becomes a portal to the Dark World. So you just step right on through, that's fine. Okay, so we're leaving the house theme to get to the Dark World theme now. We're going to hear the Dark World theme now. A lot nicer.
An unnatural glow emanates from the chamber. Strange machines provide energy, nourishing the creatures cocooned in their sacks.
Word. Okay, so we're going to go this way. This is actually the way to the front of the house. So the Dark World's a mirror image of the Light World. So as you can see, there's steps, or there's skulls there that would symbolize the steps, but I don't think you can go up there. So if you go into what is the library in the Light World, which is this here, this is the design room where evil plans.
These look like the plans for a gruesome biological experiment on a human.
On a human. So I think you can pick it up. There it goes. So yeah, it says Dawson there and shows the embryo. It's kind of neat. Alright, so if you had left the, let's see, they're just holograms. If you left the door closed in the Light World, this would not be open here.
There's a ramp that leads to a raised platform. That machinery hum sets my teeth
My
on
teeth
edge.
are on edge. So it's a teleporter. Didn't say that, but just trust us. Oh, my teeth are on edge.
I feel like a cold wind just ran through my bones. That machinery hum sets my teeth on
Let's just
edge.
keep saying it. That's fine. Okay, so this leads to our bedroom, I believe. So it's just a balcony. I don't understand that one, but
There's a pair of binoculars. Has someone been here before me?
let's pick up the binoculars. Take a look. Okay. Oh. Okay, there it goes. Alright.
This cold and creepy landscape does not look like an inviting place for a picnic. There are alien mountains in the distance.
That's his first thought. Oh, I don't want to have a picnic here. Alright, so I'm going to save real quick because this is our first death, a potential death, and I do not want to screw it up. Okay. So what I mean by that is there is a lever there that you can barely see, but you need to hold the gloves, or use the gloves, or else nothing happens. Okay, so there was a strange humming sound, and we did something.
This looks like some strange abode of a biomechanical leech, draining the life force from its victims.
So I'm assuming this is the bathroom.
That's probably some kind of force field generator that the biomechanical
A
leech
force
used to
field
trap its victims.
generator.
Better not.
So you heard it here first,
They
folks.
could very well drain my life force.
I don't think they can.
Look at those poor, unfortunate victims of that life
The
force.
life
leech.
force leech. How many times can you say that in like one, Alright, so let's head out. We go back down the teleporter. And out into the front again. And out of the library. Evil plans have been masterminded. So flipping the switch opens this door, which is the front door of the house, essentially.
This is the outside of the alien edifice. It reminds me somewhat of the front of my own house.
Well, because it is. Okay, so on the left there is technically the garage, but in the Dark World, it's actually an alien spaceship.
These petrified images of this alien forest remind me of something I had nightmares about as a child.
So yeah, it's I guess pertinent information to know where the garage is, because we're gonna see in the next
All my
episode.
gut feelings tell me not to go in there. However, nothing
Sorry, I
ventured.
like to let him talk. It's gonna tie to the garage somehow, the spaceship.
It smells like a hospital waiting room here.
What?
Perhaps it would be safer to return home.
But
now.
nothing
That's
ventured.
strange. What would a shovel be doing in this place?
Okay, so we're gonna take the shovel, the ginormous shovel. So it looked like there was something there, but I guess it's gone. All right, so that's all I'm gonna do in here for now. All right, it's back in here. So we've got everything we need right now from the Dark World. So let's go back to the Light World. Slow and steady. Alright, so here we go. I like the little baby head there. I'm pretty sure they used that in Darkseed 2 as well. I want to say it was one of the I want to say it was in the Dark World. They might have been in the Light World too. There's a lot of weird crossover. Okay, so we're gonna go out of our house. This decrepit old living room. So one might wonder what we're going to use the shovel for, and I'm going to go to the graveyard and show you. Yep, Mike Dawson's about to desecrate some graves. And so much for saying he wouldn't do that, you know? Oh, Mike. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you? Let's go into the cemetery. Man, it's like someone just like switched the keyboard to the brass section and just slammed on all the keys. I'm gonna make a quick save. Okay, so let's start digging up graves. You dig up the casket, but nothing of value. So you only have to dig up one specific one, but I've never dug up all of them before, so I'm kind of curious what he says. Alright, nothing of value. And I'm wondering if there's a game over tied to digging up everything, but we shall see. I wonder if there's anything else you can dig up. Nothing yet. It seems like it's trying to load something, but I guess it was just the animation. Okay, nothing of value. And nothing of value was gained. Alright, let's try this one. You at least think he would say something, like, specific or, you know. He did for every single tombstone. Why can't he do it for every grave? Okay, so now we're going to go over to the right. Okay, thank you, Mike. Jesus. Okay, so this is the area I skipped, in the previous episode. So let's look at these.
J. Poosh.
J. Poosh.
He's dead. Leave him alone.
Nope. Poor J. Poosh.
R. Leibowitz. A canticle for his deed.
What?
This stone feels stone cold.
Oh, hell yeah. It's nothing there.
Have I no respect for the dead?
Nope. Alright, nothing there. Okay.
J. McKeegan.
McKeegan.
The stone feels cold.
If you remember, that was the name from the clock. And you had to look at that or else nothing would happen. So, we have some pages now. Let's read that. Okay, here we go. The mirror. Okay, I will have the final page left in my grave, though I doubt I remain here long. So it basically tells you that things that you do in the light world affects things in the dark world. So he hid keys that we're going to need. In the police station. Oh, the police station is strongly mirrored in the dark world. So definitely use that information wisely. And you'll see what that means in a few minutes. Let's see. Is there anything else? I kind of skipped reading some. Yeah. Pause the video there if you were interested.
Come here, Dawson. I want a word.
So yeah, as soon as you get back to your house, calm or otherwise, you get arrested for digging up graves.
Come with me.
And that's your dark future.
What a cold and uninviting place. I never thought I'd be spending a night in here.
Well, I guess I shouldn't have dug up
Old
graves.
Grungy pillow.
Okay, so let's look at some stuff
A
here.
tin cup.
Okay. So lay down.
I really don't need to take the pillow. I have enough of them.
Oh, I'll take the pillow. Okay, we're going to take the cup. Okay, see the iron bars? So what we're going to do is take some of our inventory and put it into the pillow. If you remember, I think gloves are important too, as I mentioned in the last video. If you remember, the diary entry said that the police station was tied to the dark world, heavily tied to. So anything you hide in this pillow is important for later in the game. And I'll show you, and you'll see why later in the episode. Essentially, we're going to be losing inventory. And I know I touched them. Hold the bar, or the cup. There we go. I feel like that wouldn't work. Let's talk to the officer here.
The town police?
The town policeman. You annoy the police. I assume that just means with his presence. Okay, we're using our get out of jail free card, quite literally.
A friend of Dilbert's, huh?
Like
Come
Dilbert
with
or
me,
Delbert?
Dawson.
Come with me, Dawson.
This is the inside of a police station.
So we're gonna steal the cop's gun. That's what the voice on the radio mentioned.
A gun in a holster.
Mentioned in the last video is getting something to protect yourself.
There's nothing inside. I don't see any.
That was the hint. It's also why I avoided.
There's a map of the city. I can't pry it loose. Besides, it's too big.
Oh, you can
to lug
fold it
around.
up or something, Mike. You have a bottle of scotch in your jacket somewhere.
At least there aren't any pictures of anyone I know.
You just
here.
moved to the neighborhood.
Shots don't make good souvenirs.
Anyway, that's the reason I didn't visit the police station on day one. It's because we'd be coming here today. We were coming here today. This town is still unnaturally quiet. Alright, so back to the house. So now that we have our gun, we can go back to the dark world. Actually, I take it back, because I need to get one more item first. Just remembered. So if you remember, in day one, I keep saying yesterday because it's days. I'll just save real quick. Delbert mentioned that he wanted to meet up with us at 6 o'clock. Fortunately, I put the clock away in the pillow, but if you just pass enough time, he comes to the bushes nonchalantly.
Good to see you, Dawson. Follow me.
Follow me. I hope Mike walks exactly that way. Even though he didn't say walk this way, but still. Okay, so we're just going to go back here. You can go back there on other days, but he's just not there. Pretty sure.
This must be the neighbor's yard.
So Delbert's playing with Dogbert. Okay, so we're going to interact with Delbert. Oh, Mike, that's not much to look at. Let me touch him, though. So let's, at this point, I guess we should stop screwing around, because it's a very tight time frame here. Okay, let's give Delbert the scotch. And there goes the dog. All like 4 frames of him.
Boy, that's smooth. Thanks for coming by, Mike.
That's really the only reason he invited him. Just because he bought the last bottle. That's why he had to buy the scotch, is to get a stick.
Used to play fetch with the dog. That's wrought iron lawn furniture. It is rusting and wet from exposure to the sprinklers.
See, Delbert just wanted to drink all of Mike's scotch. It's the only reason he invited him. To be fair, that's probably the only reason I invite him too. Poor Mike. Alright, so we're going to go back to the Dark World now. So I mentioned that it was a very tight time limit. Now that it's like 6 o'clock, you only have 2 in-game hours to complete the rest of the day. And it is, like I said, very tight time frame. Especially given how slow Mike walks. Alright, so back to the Dark World. But we also needed to wait for Delbert because that stick is actually very important. You'll see why in a second. So I guess one thing I don't know is if it's possible to steal the gun in the cops, the police station, in day one, and I'm assuming it might be, but I don't think I've ever tried that. Okay, so we're gonna go out here. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the right, so we're basically going into Dark World Town now.
This alien part
Yeah,
was
whoa.
obviously engineered by creatures with a bizarre and cruel sense of humor.
Its name is H.R. Geiger. Alright, so let's get into the next section. Anytime. All right, so here's our cuddly Dark World friend here. So you need the stick to throw to make this thing fetch. And if you don't have a stick, it just tackles Mike and basically kills him. And if you're interested in seeing any of the game overs, because I'm trying not to show any in the Let's Play, I have those uploaded to my channel as well. So they're in the playlist. Okay, so we're going to go into the police station, Dark World Police Station. I don't think there's a store here.
The main lobby of an alien jail. They could use a decorator.
And that's the police officer there, Dark World Policeman.
So that's where my gun went. You're going to rot for a few centuries, human.
So yeah, if you don't steal the gun from the light world, he has it in the dark world.
Graffiti scars the walls. No one who enters here ever leaves alive.
And if he has it, he shoots you as soon as you come in. So it has a grungy pillow in here too. But all of our belongings are here. So there's no tin cup to bug the guard.
The bars look impenetrable, but the lock looks primitive.
So we'll take our bobby pin. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Why not just make you do it twice? Stupid.
A long corridor leading to
Long
freedom.
quarter? Freedom! Okay, so we're going to talk to this guy here. Jesus.
I
am Sargo.
prisoner of this dungeon for 9.
What is up with his
I am
voice?
prepared to give you the gift of invisibility in exchange for my freedom.
I don't know what's going on with his face there, or his body. Okay, so we got to help him out, so we're going to give him the bobby pin. He is going to... Oh, where did he go? Okay, he gives us the invisibility headband, which it looks like he just used, so it's kind of a ripoff. Alright, well, let's leave. It's kind of a crappy trade here. Give you your freedom, you give me something I can only use once. Okay, you also have to be careful where you use this. First time I played, I used it now, and by the time I got to where I needed to go, it didn't end well.
The sign over the doorway, if you could read it, would tell you this is the Dreketh's Guards Recruitment Center.
It's insulting and informative.
Before you is the Recruitment Center, where genetic engineering is being conducted on the recruits.
Nice. Let's get a biomechanical arm. A little foreshadowing for the second game. Okay, so our little skull ballsack friend here, he will knock you over if you walk into him. So you got to use the headband, but you have to be quick in here, otherwise the headband goes away, and I think he knocks you out if you try to leave.
You're in the Great Archive Chamber. Many of the ancient secrets are available here for those who know how to access them.
You
I'll
push the
bet
button.
This is the main archive's access screen. I can't reach the screen. Besides, it's not a touch screen.
Okay. Yep. Okay, I know how to access it. I'm our ancient's genius. That's the Keeper of the Scrolls.
Greetings, Michael. I've been sending you messages over the radio.
Greetings, Michael.
Ancients have implanted an alien embryo into your brain. If
I think we already know
the
that.
creature will destroy you and all of mankind. You must find the ancients.
So all they needed was one human, huh?
Also, the police in your world are under the control of the ancients. Avoid them at all costs. Hurry, and good luck.
I mean, sure. Okay, so we got something. But we got to get out of here. We'll look at it later. So like I mentioned in the last video, if time runs out in the Dark World, Mike lose. Well, actually, I don't remember if I mentioned that, but okay, so like I mentioned in the last video, if you fall asleep in the Dark World,
It might be
or if you
better
run out of time in the
follow
Dark World, you
Lobo.
fall asleep where you're standing. At least I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. And if you run out of time, he falls asleep and you get a game over. So you have to make it back to the Light World. If he falls asleep in the Light World, he just walks back to his bed. But here, for some reason, he just passes out or something. It's ridiculous. but so was Darkseed in a way. Alright, so now it's just a race to get home. Okay, let's go in here. Alright, quick. And through the mirror. Okay, we're safe. Unless he stops. Okay, no, we're good. We are good. Alright, so now all we have to do is, I guess, hit the sack. And then we'll try to stop these ancients, huh? Right, let me save it here just in case I screw something up. Oh, yep, screw that up. There you go. Alright, so now let's just head up to bed. So I'm pretty sure you can put Mike Dawson to sleep at any time. But, Yep. Look at that. It was right there. So yeah, that's the thing. If you pass time and he feels sleepy, he's just going to run up to bed. So yeah, like I said, just got to be careful when you're in the Dark World in day 2, because you really have to play it quick. Alright, and that does it for day 2. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we get into in day 3. Well, as always, thank you for watching.